Hey guys, what's going on? I had a request to take a look at Algorand since it's been a while. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Before I get into it though, a couple things. First, if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I drop new content, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. Also, if you want a place to trade and you don't want to have to go through an annoying KYC process, you can head over here. This exchange is called BloFin. And as of right now anyway, there's no KYC requirements. And I'm not even sure if they block any locations from trading. Like I'm recording this right now because I'm visiting my family. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and a lot of exchanges, they put geo blocks around this province for some reason, but I'm able to access and trade on this no problem. So if you're in the States or whatever, or if you're in a jurisdiction that's normally blocked, you might want to try BloFin because you probably be able to trade. And once again, there's no KYC, so they're not going to ask you to submit your personal information. At least that's how it is now anyway. I know a lot of exchanges, they start like this and then eventually they implement KYC, but there's no signs that BloFin is going to do that anytime soon. All right, and another advantage to trading on this platform is they're currently running a campaign, and depending on how much volume you put through, they're giving away some pretty good rewards. So for example, if you hit a certain volume threshold, you get an iPhone, the latest one. I don't really know what it is. I don't keep track of that. Or if you hit a threshold beyond that in total trading volume, and that includes like when you use leverage, when you use a 10 or 20x or whatever. Not that I recommend doing that, but that really amplifies your volume quite quickly. You can get, yeah, like I said, an iPhone. You can get a MacBook Pro M3. And then I think the highest tier giveaway is they're giving away a Rolex. But in order to get that, I think you have to put through about $100 million worth of volume. So if you're a big fish and you do big trades, then yeah, get yourself a free Rolex. You can qualify yourself for these bonuses by using the link in the pinned comment and the description. I think the Rolex they're giving away, it said it's worth around $9,700. So I think that's probably a date just or something like that. All right, back to the algo chart. Okay, you'll see right here I'm on the monthly time frame just to get a broad macro view of the price action. And every time I look at this chart, I feel it's the perfect example to stress the importance of taking profits in an alt season. Okay, so if you look at this, it started back here, what at around 9 cents. We went all the way up in 5 waves up to around $3, and then correction all the way back down. And to add insult to injury, we went even below the starting point. So again, we started around 9 cents and we went all the way down here to 8 cents. So imagine you're somebody that entered near the lows here. You rode it all the way up to $3 thinking it was going to go to like $10 or whatever, because when it's up here, everyone's bullish. You have all these people on YouTube making clickbait videos with goofy thumbnails telling you the price is going to go up to $10. So a lot of people drink the Kool-Aid. They believe that, they hold, and then they experience this rapid dump. And it happens quick. And what happens when you get this sell-off, it'll come down here, for example. And if you're holding it, you might think to yourself, okay, we're at support. We're going to go back up. You get somewhat of a bullish candle right here, but then the following month, poof, happens right away all the way down. And before you know it, those algo tokens that were once worth $3 are worth 37 cents. And then at this point, you're thinking there's no point to sell. I might as well just hold because you've already lost so much. And then this happens, boom, all the way down to 8 cents. So learn from this chart. Don't let this happen to you. Make sure you're taking profits. Most of these altcoins are only worth holding for a very brief period, once every 4 years for maybe around 10 months or so. That's it. Get in, take your profits, get out. If you get a 10 or 20x, you're probably better off exiting, being happy with that money if it's significant to you. And then from there, if it goes up another 500%, don't stress out about it, right? You made your money, and then you can just wait for the market to top out. And then when the trend shifts from bullish to bearish, then you can take some of your profits and just short it all the way down. All right, so let's take a closer look at the price structure right here. So the correction that I mentioned took the form of a falling wedge, long-term falling wedge formation. We swept the lows. As I mentioned, we came 1 cent lower than where this parabolic move started, but I would consider this to be a double bottom. And you see how I have these lines drawn on this chart? I haven't looked at this in probably around 6 months, but these levels are all still valid, right? So you see, when we came up, the first resistance level that we faced was right here, where I have this line. I'm on the monthly chart, so I'm assuming this level here is probably significant on a weekly. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Bit of a sell-off. We came back up, and here's where we got rejected. Now, this is an area, from what I recall, we had dual confluence, right? So if you look to the left, this was the support region right here. So as you know, broken support will be resistance more often than not on the way back up. So this was a resistance zone based on the price. But also, if I take a Fibonacci retracement tool, and I run it from the top all the way down to the low here, yeah, what you'll see where we got rejected, you see this wick here, I'll zoom in so you can get a better look. This wick came right up to this 382 Fibonacci retracement. And back around here, I was saying that this is going to be the first major level of resistance. So we wicked up to it. A lot of people were looking at this level. Sellers put their orders in, and yeah, we smashed all the way back down with the candle body closing back below right here. From this rejection, more sellers entered the market and pushed the price all the way back down to this red box here. And you see this wick, we came all the way back down to 9 cents once again. Now, what's interesting to note about the structure of this, you see the high here, it's higher than the previous rejection point right here. So we put in a higher high, and then this low, even when you factor in this wick all the way down to the 9 cent region, it's a higher low in relation to this, right? In relation to this 8 cent level. So you're seeing a change in structure starting to form here. When you look at the current candle here on the monthly time frame, this is a very bullish candle if it were to close as it is right now. So that's a good sign. And another thing I'll point out, let's look at the indicator. This is a stochastic here on the monthly, and you'll see that it's starting to cross back up. Now, this candle has not closed yet, and this is not finalized, but if we get a monthly close and these two lines have crossed, that's going to be a good sign for the bulls that we're heading back up. Now, also, just in terms of the structure, what's happening here, as I mentioned, we put in a higher high and a higher low, but also look what we're forming, a W, right? Down here, up, down, higher, low, and then I think the next move from here, the way this normally plays out, it's a reversal pattern, and then we're going to head back up. Now, we've already been rejected here once. I think on this second crack, if we come back up, just given the fact that we are in the more bullish period of the cycle, we've had the halving, we've had the elections, the total 3 chart, which shows the market cap of all the altcoins with Ethereum excluded. That looks very bullish. So I think on the next time we are going to break it. Now, if that does happen, let's look at where we're going to get potential levels of resistance. So the next level up, obviously beyond this 382, is going to be the 50% retracement level. And that also aligns with the price action, right? So if you look left, it's right at the top of these two candle bodies right here. So that's going to be around 50 cents, okay? So I do think if the cycle repeats, I think we're going to come up here next. This is going to be the next major level of resistance beyond this 382 retracement level, right? Obviously, if the price comes up here, there's going to be a bit of a fight, but I don't think it's going to come all the way back down. We might come up a little bit of a sell-off, maybe to around here, the top of these candles, and then we might push up here to the 50. Okay, beyond that, the next level should be quite obvious. It's going to be right in this range right here. This is called the golden pocket. It's between the 65% retracement level and the 618. So let's mark that right there. This is going to be a very key resistance level. Now, I'll take it down to the weekly so we can get a better look at the lines that I have on a chart here. So you see within this golden pocket, actually I'll get rid of it right now. You see how I have this line drawn? This is based on a weekly time frame. So you see this particular level was support all throughout here. And you'll see that when we sold off below it, price came back up, tested it, and right at this line exactly, this is where people shorted it and we got this huge sell-off to the downside. Okay, so this line is around 78 cents. So the start of this box is around 77 cents, that line 78 cents, and the top of the range based on the Fibonacci resistance level, that's around 85 cents. So, I mean, if this is one that you want to trade, I highly recommend marking that on your chart. Then beyond that, of course, we have right here, which is the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, now Algorand as a whole does not look nearly as bullish as some of the other charts I'm looking at. For example, I'm going to do a video on Chainlink soon. That one looks a lot more bullish than Algorand. Another one would be Cardano, which I just discussed yesterday, right? And the reason being is that Cardano, when we had our 5-wave structure up, we only retraced 50%. Algorand, on the other hand, came all the way back down to the starting point, right? Chainlink's another one. I think it only retraced about 50%. I'll have to double check that, but it's not more than 786%. So the key Fibonacci support levels on the other coins have held, whereas Algorand has not. Now, I don't follow what's going on with this coin fundamentally. If you do, then maybe you can let us know in the comments why you think this is going to be a winner, why you think this is going to go and surpass the previous all-time high. But the thing is, because this retraced so much, if this coin is still doing things on a fundamental side, it doesn't have to even surpass the all-time high. It doesn't have to get beyond $3 or whatever it was up here to make incredible gains because the price is so low. It's only 14 cents, right? If you're going to play this coin conservatively and you say, okay, in the bull market, it might only get up here to around 78, 79 cents, that's still a pretty good gain from where we are here at 14 cents. And of course, it could potentially blast through this and go a lot higher. All-time high from here would be incredible. I just want to check what that would be just for fun. So where we are right now, back up to the all-time high at $3, you're looking at, it's about a 19x from where we are right now. So great opportunity on this one. But yeah, you got to decide if you want to trade this. But yeah, we are all the way still at the lows. We're putting in a W reversal pattern. Things look good. And yeah, I just gave you your targets to the upside. Don't forget, of course, that we do have this stochastics crossing back up. That's another bullish sign. So looks good to me. Just got to be patient with it. I thought when we were breaking out of here, I was kind of telling everybody when we broke out of this falling wedge, I said Algorand's going to be one to watch. It's going to go up. We did go up. We had a pretty good return here, but it just wasn't time for the altcoins to make their move yet. Sold all the way back down, bit of a delay, but I think we're on the way back up from here. All right, guys, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. Again, if you want to trade this with no KYC, check out BloFin, and the links for that are in the pinned comment and description. By using those links, you're going to support the channel, and you're also going to activate some sign-up bonuses, and of course, you're going to be eligible for those giveaways that I mentioned. I'll put the details of the giveaway in the pinned comment as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.